Hello, good day. Welcome to newspaper review on Niger Watch. My name is Ima and I'm reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my Niger Watch family across the globe watching right now. How you doing? It's a beautiful Tuesday morning over here in Lagos. The weather is nice and easy going. Everything is going just fine so far. How are you doing? What's happening? What's up, my people? What's happening at your end? Good morning to those watching. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in to Niger Watch. Thank you for joining the newspaper review. Uh, Being interested in the affairs of our country is never a wasted effort. Neither is it a wasted time. I tell you, this is about the right time to be very, very involved and know and to get to know what is happening in our beloved country. That being said, I'd like to give a shout out to the people in the comment section. Yes, good morning to you, Mr. Edolight. How you doing? Thank you for being here. It's good to have you here today, Mr. Edolight. Thank you. Good morning to you, Mommy Diaspora. Good morning to you, Mama Dearest. Thank you for always being here, Mama. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right, my people. In another 1 minute, you'll have the link in the comment section. If you'd like to join the broadcast, please do the needful by clicking on the link, and you'll be right here on the screen with me. In just a minute, you have a hello, Mr. McDon. Good morning to you. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, Isoje Gabriel. How you doing? Good morning. How you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, guys, come, so we can begin already. All right, then, moving on. Osagbovo, good morning to you. How you doing? It's a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to have you here, Osagbovo. Thank you. Welcome. All right, guys. Shall we begin? Our first paper is Vanguard. PDP crisis. Wike's group list demands as elders meet. Seek single term from Atiku. Are you stepping down as chairman? NAS leadership and others. BOC as Board of Trustees and NWC National Working Committee to meet tomorrow. PDP's problem not as bad as APC's Muslim issue, and that's from Walid Jibri. Capacity to lead. Dati Ahmed tackles Okowa over Obi. ASU extends strike by 4 weeks. UBA announces new group managing director, executive board members. Deregulation, we haven't removed subsidy, and that's from federal government. Economic downturn forces Nigerians to abandon 5.7 million bank accounts. Of course, now, person wey don't see money to chop, now go save money for bank. Do these people not know what is happening in the country? NNPC average monthly remittance falls by over 1,000%, and that source from CBN. Voters register. Lagos leads as INEC registers 12.29 million voters, suspends exercise. We don't fix cut-off marks, says JAM. Bandits block Enugu Port Harcourt highway, burn army van, abduct scores of passengers. You guys heard right. Bandits block Enugu Port Harcourt highway, burn army van, abduct scores of passengers. Eight killed in Sunday night attack in Plateau community. Minister attacks federal government's plans to impose 5% tax on call text data. Economic sabotage. 13 naval officers' ratings face general court-martial for connivance and oil theft. And then we have the story also. 1.9 million vulnerable Nigerians will get 38 billion naira grants, and that's from federal government. I know this we have to deliberate on. This I'm sure Brother Nice is ready for me. Brother Nice, I will get back to you. On the punch, planned attacks, police strategize, and NSCDC warns as terrorists infiltrate South. Lagos CP area tactical commanders hold emergency meeting, called for vigilance. FRSC declares war on unregistered motorcycles. AREWA youth demand NSA'S sacking. This is the second time that they'll be calling for that. A call for the NSA sack is coming from the northern region. 7,222 killed, 3,823 abducted in 7 months. Amotekun advises residents. Here we have Northwest, Southwest lead as INEC registers 96.2 million. Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Rivers, Katsina top 31 other states. Youths make up 71% of new voters. Women outnumber men. Wike, PDP Board of Trustees meets Wednesday, plans peace panel. Looks like peace is about to be restored in the PDP. Not like so many Nigerians give a two about what is going on in either of these parties that has been in power all along. After 168-day strike, ASU issues 4-week extension. Buhari lacks ability to tackle insecurity, and that's from Katsina NNPP chairman. Health workers fault non-payment of new hazard allowance. Health workers. Panama rejects new tax on calls and data. Legal tussle may threaten multi-billion dollar Eco Atlantic City project. Lagos residents lynch mentally ill, alleged invasion of property. We didn't increase petrol price, marketers did, and that's from the federal government. So let's start with this story. Lagos residents lynch mentally ill, alleged invasion of property. See, I tell you guys, right? If you have anyone, anyone who does this menial pickpocketing, this little not to call them little. See, now will not be a good time to commit crime, right? Because residents, citizens are not happy and they are not having it at all. Now is not a good time to steal biro. Now is not a good time to steal maggie. Now is not a good time to steal anything. Nobody trusts the security system. Nobody trusts the law anymore. People are taking laws into their own hands. There's a story about that person there. Brother Nice, good morning to you. How you doing today, Brother Nice? Welcome to today's broadcast.
Yeah, I'm well. I'm fine. And you? I hope you're doing good.
Yes, Brother Nice. It's a beautiful day over here. I'm fine, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for tuning in.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Kennedy, good morning to you, Mr. Kennedy. It's good to have you today. How you doing, Mr. Kennedy?
Good morning, Mrs. Eman. Thank you. Nice to be here today.
All right, sir. I'll get right back to you. Mr. Omoruyi, good morning to you, sir. How you doing today?
Good morning, Kachi. I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Mr. Omori. My name is Ima, and I am
Oh,
welcome.
Ima. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sorry
All
about
right,
that.
all right,
How's me
it's
with you
okay.
this morning?
All good. Well, I'm fine. Thank you very much, Mr. Omori. Welcome to today's broadcast. I'll get right back at you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir. All right, we'll take the story on what the police and NSCDC what they are up to. The police have mobilized to foil plans by terrorists to attack the southern parts of the country, sequel to the infiltration of the region by suspected Boko Haram and Islamic State West Africa province terrorists. As part of the strategies to prevent terrorist attacks, the police chiefs in Lagos met on Monday, just as the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps warned Nigerians against employing fleeing terrorists. Also, it was gathered that police and the Department of State Services had deployed detectives to fish out fleeing terrorists in the south. All right, that's the you guys. I tell you, the things they have, the plans that they have to curb terrorism or to foil attacks is it doesn't hold water. Maybe the real plan is not being discussed, openly. I'd really want to think so because all this is telling people not to employ criminals. Who's going to employ? If it's not a criminal that will employ a criminal, which sane structured company is going to employ a criminal? So this does not even hold water. Most lawmakers backed Buhari's planned impeachment. Even the APC people are saying that, yeah, even they too are they are in support of Buhari's impeachment due to the rise in insecurity. This security is not the only problem we are facing in Nigeria, but it is the bedrock of the problems that we are facing in Nigeria. But they want to use this insecurity because this is one that affects them personally too. Yesterday, I read of a story where you have politicians, where you have the big people, yes, the big shots. It's there in the news that they don't even sleep in their houses anymore. They don't use their flashy cars anymore. Everybody is going low key, and they are disguising. And even IPOB gave a notice to IPOB said told them that. Now, people are fleeing back home. Those that can go home, of course, they're going. And IPOB has come out to say, don't come back home without Nnamdi Kanu. I told the politicians, don't come back home. I mean, IPOB is there to protect us. IPOB myself, they've come out to say they're going to protect their own people and like told them that let's peace be still here because we'll protect you guys. But then again, they've issued we are protecting people, but not you, the politicians. Before you come back home, you run home for safety. Make sure you bring Nnamdi Kanu. So let's see if in the next couple of days we are going to hear stories of how these people are clamoring for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I want us to take this story, brother Nice. This story, I want to start with you. Even if you're not the first person to be here this morning, I would have started this story with you. Now, we are familiar with this picture, with the face on the screen. More than 1.9 million vulnerable Nigerians are to benefit from about 38 billion naira being disbursed as grants of 20,000 naira each to beneficiaries under the Grants for Vulnerable Groups program of the federal government. Data released in Abuja on Friday by the National Cash Transfer Office of the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management indicted that the bank details of the over 1.9 million beneficiaries had been digitized. This came as the humanitarian minister, Sadia Farouk, kicked off the disbursement of 20,000 naira each to vulnerable and poor residents of the federal capital territory during the commencement of the second round of the program. Now, let's talk about this. Brother Nice, what's your reaction to this? Now, let me give you a backstory. I mean, for some reason, she has always escaped my radar. When I watch this poverty alleviation scheme and all that, this thing mostly happens in the north, and I stand to be corrected. And please, if you're correcting me, come with hard facts. every now and then money is being disbursed for grants, and the grant is only, do we even need 20,000 naira a month? It's not working, it's not doing anything. With the a loaf of bread is 1,000 naira and more in some places now. What will 20,000 naira do? What poverty will 20,000 naira alleviate? A lot of Nigerians are kicking against this. Some are saying, use this money to create more jobs, use this money to pay ASU, use this money to do other things and stop alleviating poverty. Poverty doesn't, I mean, it doesn't seem to be working, and the money doesn't even go around to other places. But Anais, what's your reaction to this, please?
Yeah, thank you so very much. Please, the picture of this woman, can you take it away first so that I will be seeing the other people on the screen? So thank you. Because if I've seen these people, all these our politicians, if I'm seeing them, it's like I'm about to vomit. You understand? I asked a question the last time. I said, why is it that both our men and our women in politics, they have the same evil heart? There is no one that even have any soft heart. They said the men are too wicked, and the people were clamoring for women to hold some posts. But when they now put some women in some posts, those women, they were more wicked than the men that were there before. I asked this question before. Both man and woman in our politics, they have the same hearts. You understand? They are very wicked people. No one has good. Look at the other one that loot money in our treasury. When the EFCC were looking for her, she ran to South America. You understand? To one country, Guyana. And that woman is dead in today. All the things they still seize from her house, she did not come back to give explanation about how she lost that money. So all these people, now this one is talking about giving money to elevate people from poverty. This money, okay, first of all, let me ask them question. I don't know if you people heard of the money they said they retrieved from the account of Sonny Abacha in one bank in the Western world. They retrieved that money and they said they want to disburse that money to less privileged in Nigeria. Money they looted. Then Buhari government re-loot that money again. That money they did not disburse this. Until today, we don't know how that money went. And we did not hear of that money anymore. And they came out to tell this Buhari government came out to tell everybody that money they are going to disburse this to the people, to the less privileged. From that day, we did not know anything about that money anymore. And that money did not go to any less privileged. So these people are continuing telling us the same story every day. They are unrepentant politicians. They cannot repent. Both the men and the women, all are the same. You understand? So me, I don't have faith in all these people. I don't believe in all these our politicians. I've said it several times. I know these people, I know their nature, I know their attitude, I know their way of thinking. You understand? They don't care about Nigerians. You understand? They are just there for their own selfish interest.
Let's even agree that this money is being used rightly, or what they say they want to do with the money is what they eventually do with the money. Should we be investing in poverty in poverty alleviation, or that money should be channeled into more pressing needs?
Okay, what you said
because
now.
Poverty alleviation program has been going on for a very long time. Need I say that? But the poverty rate in Nigeria is still very high. So I mean,
a government that know what it's doing. You don't talk about poverty alleviation. You need to put that money into the system of the country. Put it to different sector where the money is needed. Fix electricity, fix a railway, fix a road, contain the insecurity with those money. That is the basic things that Nigeria need from them. It's not poverty elevation. How many people are you going to give food? Give them the basic things, basic amenities, so that they can fend for themselves. That is how government thinks. That is why when this brother is telling me that these people are very intelligent, I will just be laughing. You know, this brother, Machiavelli. Will be telling me that Nigerian government they are very intelligent. A government that is intelligent, they made their country, they develop their country, they give every basic amenity to their citizen. That's a government that is intelligent. You understand? All these people, they have coconut brain. There is nothing inside our politicians. The only thing, the education they want, the education they have is education to steal our money.
Nigeria is going to be 61, and we don't even know what basic amenities is as a country.
Okay, just imagine, since 1960s, when we get our independence in today, we cannot boast of electricity, we cannot boast of good roads, we cannot boast of schools, good education. Just, it's not a shame. 60 something years, it's not a shame. Then these people will still get, they should cover their face with shame. They will still get men to come out and tell us that Nigeria should come and vote for them. To do what? To escalate poverty again. So it's just crazy, nice. You know. I don't really understand. I don't know. No. These people don't deserve to live. These are our politicians.
Thank you. I'll move on to some other person. Guys, please, let's do the needful by liking this broadcast, sharing this broadcast, and inviting someone here. Come. Let's talk about what's happening in our beloved country. Let's reason together. Let's reason together. It's of utmost importance that we get really involved in the affairs of Nigeria. Mr. Kennedy.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about this poverty alleviation program? The government is disbursing 38, if I read correctly, 38 billion naira for this project. We have pressing needs. We have pressing needs in the country. You think this is a way to go? Because really, there's so much poverty in the land. Everything has skyrocketed. Everything. I'm talking about bread we used to buy 250, 300. We are buying it for 1,000 naira now. It's not like there's been increase in quantity or in quality. It's still this. That's if quality has not even dropped. It's still the same old, same old. So yes, there's so much poverty. But then again, we're giving 20,000 naira to each family. Is that going to go anyway? And this is not the flagship of it. This is not the first one. It's something that's it's almost like a norm. It's something that they do, and the poverty doesn't even seem to go away. So what's your reaction to this?
Thank you very much. I want to say good evening to everyone, to the panelists and people at the comment section. Stealing is in the APC DNA, and even PDP, and even all the politicians. They should have just told us that they have taken this money, and they are keeping this money for the incoming election or campaign. The poverty alleviation, what poverty are they alleviating? The people that are actually very poor do not even have bank accounts. So how are they going to remit this money to these people that are most vulnerable in the society? It's a horse. It's a game. They are just playing games with us because the constitution or the law is not working. It's not catching up with them. That is why they believe they can just do whatever they want to do. This woman has been disbursing money since she came to office after Kemi Adeola left. She has been disbursing money. This woman, the Minister for Finance, and even the Vice President, who has become the Vice President of the traders' money. That's what they do. They are just going to do this because the electionary period is fast approaching. That is a way they feel they can keep the federal government money for campaign. They are not disbursing any money. They said they have the accounts of the most vulnerable. You want to tell me the most vulnerable people in the society, they have account? They cannot even read and write. How do they have account number? And where do they get the statistics of these people that are most vulnerable in the society? They are not educated. They don't have bank accounts. They cannot read. They cannot write. How are they going to remit this money to them? They are probably going to, send like 1/10 of the money and take the remaining part of the money, or list members of their families and their cronies and remit this money to themselves. That's what they do. If you want to alleviate poverty, why don't you establish factories and industries and allow people to work and make money and pay taxes? Currently there's a protest in Benin City now, Sapele bypass, because the road is not being constructed by the federal government, and yet they are sharing money to the most vulnerable people. Now, what if they award this contract, make this to people that will be working there, they'll be receiving money and paying taxes? So I
Uh,
don't know what is
Mr.
actually going
Kennedy,
on.
yeah,
Thank you.
while you are talking of no, you don't go off yet. While you are talking of that, the doctors, resident doctors, they are planning a nationwide strike because they've not been paid, amongst other things. These are more pressing issues. Please
Yes.
go on.
And ASU is there. ASU has extended the strike by 4 weeks. That's about a month. And this woman is here telling us they want to disburse money to the most vulnerable. I think ASU is the most vulnerable right now. So these children are at home, and you are telling us we will not have more Boko Harams and more bandits in the coming days and months and weeks, where you allow these people to stay at home without work, without going to school. So what do you expect them to become? So like Obasanjo has rightly said, that they are just grooming the next generation of banditry and armed robbery and terrorists. Well, they don't even know what they're doing. These are people that are not even qualified for that positions in the first place. Who is this woman to come? Like my brother has just said that, the women are even more corrupt. It depends on the particular woman. Dora Akunle was there. She was not corrupt. She was one of the best we have seen. Dora Akuni, she was a woman. May her soul continue to rest in peace. She was there. She's a woman. And these women that are very corrupt, it depends on who their principals are. Because they must report to their principal before they do whatever they do. They go to Federal Executive Council meeting, and that's where they decide what they want to do. Do you know that if this money, half of this money may have been given to the president or whoever before she disburses the remaining part of the money? So that's what they do. That's the system. So it's not about women. It's about the particular human being that is involved in the particular project. Nigerians are very corrupt. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Charles, good day to you, Mr. Charles. It's good to have you on this broadcast. How have you been, Mr. Charles?
I'm very well, and you, Mrs. Emma, how
I'm
are
well,
you
thank
doing
you.
today? And
I'm
good
well.
evening from there.
All right, thank you for joining in today. Let's move on to the topic of our discussion right now. Have you been following, or you'd like a recap, Mr. Charles?
Okay, give me a hint, please.
But nice. I'm so sorry. I have to bring this picture back on the screen.
But
So,
I've been listening to, at least if I may
okay,
say, let me, because with what I've heard so far, let me give my own contribution instead of you returning back. You see, Nigeria, I don't know what I can use to qualify our politicians. I blame Tinubu and some of his followers, whom, because of greed, because they thought that they were sidelined during good luck regime. Because most of the things you will see that made them to push away good luck Jonathan, it's not only because the guy was corrupt. Yeah, there was corruption. But look, Tinubu, he thought they were sidelined. So he went and gang up with some Yorubas and they convinced other people, went to Fulanis, they joined them. They started with the little corruption that was going on. They made it as if Jonathan have committed the worst, the highest abomination. That was what happened. Let me come back to this poverty alleviation program that they are doing now. We don't blame them because in a civilized society, if you want to alleviate poverty, you create enabling environment that will attract investors, that will give people opportunity to create jobs. How can you alleviate poverty when people do not have job? When people do not giving them, let's assume Nigerians have, these people have account, and you give them 10,000. How far will 10,000 go? How far? These guys, because Nigeria have allowed them, they keep on repeating the same thing. During COVID, this is what they came up with. This finance minister. Who do they give this money? The same thing happens with our vice president. He went to the marketing, and keep on disgracing himself. Imagine vice president of a country. Keep on disgracing himself. They want to alleviate poverty. When people do not have job, when people do not have electricity to power their little businesses, when people do not, government are about business. Today, I don't know what they are thinking. Investing in our refinery, making our refinery to work, and they refine oil and sell it. Government will make money. Building good roads that the people will use. It's business. The electricity working is business. A hospital working is business. These are even education. Today, many countries, they are one of the source of their revenue is education. People travel to look at places like Cyprus, Ukraine. People go there to study. Uganda, Rwanda, all these places. This means that the countries are generating money. But in Nigeria, how many people come to Nigeria to study? Because our university have become a glorified secondary school that you can't see anybody coming to Nigeria to study, and they're talking. They want to alleviate poverty. What kind of poverty are they going to alleviate when there is no running water, good running water? When all these things are not there, don't know what they are talking. In fact, these guys, all of them, their children are in Western world studying. When they are sick, they go to Western countries to have a good medical treatment. When they want to go for holiday, they go to other countries for holiday. How many people come to Nigeria for holiday? When they create enabling environment for all these people come to Nigeria, they spend their money. There are people who will be working in those parks, hotels, and those places. People will visit museum, all those places. People will work there, and the government will make income. And all these things, they have destroyed it. They have pretended as if all this thing doesn't exist when they can. But when they travel to overseas, they go to these places. They spend Nigerian money. Who in those places they visit? Who are the people that are working in those places? It is the owners of the country. I was listening to Fashola before they came to power. He told Nigerians, now this president, this good luck regime, they push what they do is to push our oil to Europe. They go and refine it in Europe and create jobs for those people in Europe. While Nigeria here, we are looking for job. Today, the same thing they have done worse than good luck regime. And they are talking alleviating poverty. Alleviating poverty. So is it all about giving people 10,000, 20,000? You alleviate poverty by creating enabling environment, attracting environment that people will see, by making sure that there is security. The roads are working, the air is working, the electricity is working, the hospital is working, the sea is working. These are the things and the other policies that you will put in place that other countries, other people will see. They say, let me go there and invest. We have Nigeria, we have population. We have population that if the government can create all these things, a lot of people will come to Nigeria to invest, and Nigerians will have a job, even if it is cotton flour. Like a cleaner here is well respected because.
Oh, Mr. Charles, I think we lost him right there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please go on, sir.
Yeah, here in Australia, like as a cleaner, is well respected. Whatever you do, people respect you for it. No job is valueless. But in Nigeria, what do? They destroy our country. But they want to go to outside Nigeria to have a good life. And they're talking of alleviating poverty. I don't know what they're talking about. If they have shame, all of them, they would have resigned. I don't blame them. When you will come to Nigeria, people are struggling. You open a welder, cannot have electricity to power to do his job. An electrician, somebody who is selling ice fish, having a shop, cannot have electricity to use in his fridge. And they're talking of alleviating poverty. People pay a place that you're supposed to pay 100 naira. You pay 1,000, 2,000 just for a transport. You say you can't fix the road. You say you're alleviating poverty. What kind of poverty are you alleviating? You give them 10,000 naira. What can 10,000 naira do for people? When the environment is not attracting any investment, environment is not even conducive for people, for the indigenous who has little business. You say you are alleviating poverty. If you want to alleviate poverty, put all this in place. Let our road be working. Let our air be working. Let our sea be working. Let there be electricity. Let everything be there. Even like citizens don't even need you to tell them, come and take employment. They will create employment by themselves. Put some financial institutions that will help in the citizens to ask for a loan, and they will get it. This is how to create business jobs. These people, they are talking bullshit with their mouth. I don't blame them. Let them continue to doing this because Nigerians are keeping quiet. Allow them. They keep on doing this. The Nigerians have never one day wake up and tell them that today either you leave office or this country will cease to exist. That's why they're still doing this. Thank you, my sister. This is all I have to contribute.
All right, thank you for that. Mr. Machiavelli, please take it away.
Nigeria. Hey. Now, good morning. Let me just use broken English to talk. Nigeria. What Nigeria cannot do does not exist. Though. This time, when I'll see Conde do again. See, when you are supposed to be doing something that will elevate the people, what do they want as dividend? This one is like dividend of democracy. Just give them. And you are not trying to, inside this suffering, you are trying to bring 20,000 naira. Come and share it. As in Nigeria, Republic of Comedy, in Nigeria, this is a slap. Now, this person creating this whole nonsense, how much is the money? Can you put it on again? Let me see. So that we can know how much is ASU crying for. How much you have 38 billion. Hey, God, Nigeria. You will be 60-something in October. By age of a woman, you're already a grandchildren. You're already a grandmother. Taking care of your grandchildren. Now you are still acting like an infant. Like Nigeria, do they think that we citizens are stupid? 38 billion. How much is ASU looking for just so that our people can be educated? It's not even up to 2 billion. Now you want to share 38
billion. And the resident doctors are clamoring for a nationwide strike. So
that is another thing. I'm coming to. Do you know why? It's not up to 2 billion. This is 38. Now, the person flagging off in Abuja, he said they already have all the people they are going to give the money, they already have them in the computer. Ask me which light on a one. Madam, you sit down, put hand for this thing, like if say, we don't get with the thing. Una say we be fool. Palliative, come una go hide down. Come macaroni una go hide down for citizens. Now I want share 20. Now who na they deceive. The thing is just that, like what my panelists have said, there are a lot of ways of alleviating poverty. When we talk about dividends of democracy, these are the ingredients that contains in the art of democracy. Good roads, pipe-borne water, electricity, that is security, education. These are the things to alleviate poverty. How do you now? Nigerians are there's a cost of living. Okay, you want to do that? Let's say a housing estate. Each state has like maybe 80 million. You build housing estate to young coming couples. First time to buy. You can buy a house. This is how you're going to do it. Provide job. Create a sector, create institution that will promote increase in productivity so that people can engage themselves. It's not coming then to tell them you'll be giving them 20,000. Are you going to be doing it for every month? Best way not get house go if when you take 20,000 chop the next day go open mouth for Abi. You see, these people, they think that we are fools or we didn't go to school. Now we want to school them. I'm very happy that Nigerians are coming out now. They are now seeing the handwriting on the wall. Who never wear buluku? Make it wear and well, take bet, take tie because the one who would do so, who no go no. When the thing go they happen, we wait the diaspora here. Una don't see an dollar, it don't reach 800. Pounds, they even they fight 900 now. Tell me if you send 100 euro to your people, make the take chop. How much be bag of rice? Me, I'm not going to speak English again. This our English, you don't too much. We want to use, what they call all those bag of salt. Those kind of now we'll take tie our bet now. We not go use bet again because Nigeria don't pass. Be careful. He don't pass what beneath. They say wadori mokuna konsi. He don't pass on. My people, we need to wake up. If you never wake up now. Is it not a slap on our face? 20,000. No, as the woman, where for see bank account. This is a way of siphoning money. That 38 billion, I can guarantee you, 1,000 will not be spent. 1,000 naira, the lowest. They're not going to spend down. Before you know it, they will embezzle that money, and you will never hear of this program till thy kingdom come. Nobody will hear it. This is a way of them to make sure they cajole you again so that you see that this government, they are trying. They will start using it as campaign now. I'm telling you, don't be fooled by them. Tell them, thank you very much. Keep your money. We want better governance. We want people that can put in a roadmap on how we can work as a nation or a country. Not this one. You see the way he put hand for Joe because he knew, she herself knew. Say the thing when you want bring, he not even get meaning. So he's thinking what the reaction would be to Nigeria. Now they see so. You show the 138 billion. You pull your hand for your job because say, hey, water don't pass Gary. Because they are not going to buy to this your idea. This poverty alleviation program where they talk so. And make I tell now since when it start. Now, since 1994, now that poverty alleviation, how many of you don't benefit?
And there is no record. Because I remember when National Assembly, when she was probed, she was brought into account after the whole palliative thing that, that escalated.
Mm-hmm.
And she was
macaroni.
asked for names. Mm-hmm. She was asked for names. She said she cannot provide the names because she has to protect the identity of these people.
Ask me
if you are taking our money, we need to know who is taking our money. We need to know these people.
Okay,
and
now
it has moved from giving these people cash because they will carry camera and the day they want to give stage scripts for the stage whatever it is that they are doing, and usually what we see is them counting the money and giving it to each person. So now these people have now gone to open bank accounts.
Now only bank account, not the person go use almost $1 billion to buy common bra. Common brow, my people on that where they say 2 for 2. If I buy 2, take 3. Now you buy, we not investigate the woman. In fact, they laugh. Make una not laugh again because this one when I tell una, so I not go speak English again.
But
I want to give una
no, I'm sorry. buy two, you get one. I'm sorry about that.
You get one.
It's just funny.
You buy two, you get one. The way where they take one now, they often they ring bell. Select and pay a Cotonou sugar. They will the ring bell on top. You no fit buy. You say na gold one. Who wants go see and who na me? We take concern another person wahala. We are never feature. You go buy gold bra. Hey Nigeria, oh. See, this is why at the talk say we need competent leader. We go come. As they just enter that parliament, everybody will thief money, they go put them under oath. If you lie, hey, see wahala. You cannot come and lie under oath. These people are not being put under oath. And these our lawmakers, they don't even understand it. Hey, if they pay us, so the day
Well,
way
nice.
Nigeria go open their eyes.
They take oath. I think I think they should revisit or review the oath actually. I think we need to bring in our traditionalists at this point.
Not be that oath. There's what we call in the parliament, there's what we call when you are under oath, you cannot lie. Because if you lie, hey, that is why our lawmakers, some of them, they don't even know what thing we they talk about. If they pay us, you know why? Because these people, they see us as, say we be fools. I'm sorry to say. But we not be fool. They don't know say our eye don't shine. Shine your eye. We don't shine now. We don't shine now. And I will go. They hear you, my brother. Talk. Today not be English.
Yeah, it's brother nice. That's what I want to say now.
Carry on, my brother.
I just appreciate your contribution today. I will plead with you, please. Start speaking pidgin, because sometimes when they speak that on English, and sometimes they go out of the remain subject. So please, this you're broken. You're the speaker. They go like this. You understand?
My brother.
Yes, I enjoyed the way they use pidgin till they break everything down and everything they fall for track.
You know why? You know why I talk like this? Because I want make Nigeria they give them woto. The woman give una 30 billion, say you want share for everybody. He put hand for job. That one not tell you say water don't pass Gary. He herself no say na lie, he want con lie. But how he want to present and he not con know am. Because Nigeria we are I don't open. Person go buy golden bra. He no fit go Jota market, go buy Cotonou sugar, select and pay 3 for 5 naira. He go your hold, they go your shatter and give him. He say na golden one, he want buy now our money. All of them go here when. And people now say I hear around this. Who get here, make it here now. Who get here, make it open here, make it here. Who want support government? We want to put hand, we go to put money for their pocket. Make una not worry. As I talk on the other day, he say, he who laugh last go laugh best that time. We they come for una. Thank you very much, my people.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Machiavelli, and that was such a beautiful end note, I tell you. Nigerians, hopefully that will be said of us too, that he who laughs last laughs best. Mr. Idolite, thank you for joining in today. How you doing, Mr. Idolite?
Yeah, my sister, you know getting the happen. So maybe they break up for PG now. Make it they sing the enter. You know see as Machiavelli knock story for our year. Better select take two, you get one. You know. So I greet everybody, Sister Emma. I greet you, my panelists. I greet all of you. Una really do the work they do, you know. So I don't have much to say though, you know, because this government, PC, PDP, they before one night, who don't know them? Like they shout, they follow them. Me know if he shout because the time where they shout, I know how much I take buy fancy shop, drink, you know. So all these people, I don't have hope in any of them. You understand? I'm just waiting for Peter Obi to come in. This woman wants share. She want to share 38 billions or whatever. We want share them for. Papa, mama, we born picking. They not give them name. As they want to call and say, "Come take your share." They go hard. Now there 9419 from start. Can you guys hear me, please?
Yes, please.
So now there 9419 for start. So APC and PDP, without apology, they are 419. You understand? Government of 419 and they be. You understand? That money now small now you go put join now. They say generate light for our country. What we just need for that our country make it better. now light and database. You understand? Because they talk up. And that one I just my demand from Peter Obi. Then he go set policy. You understand? See what he happen for parliament for a year with Boris Johnson. Ordinary party he do. If they do good things, so he break the law, so they have to kick him from there. They're not they speak English good. You understand? So that money they're supposed to take and bring light, give us that database. Everybody go know how many people the country. You understand? Like our president, where they rule since where we get independence, can't reach this time. Nobody go fit tell me say na actual population of Nigeria na be this. We dey guess right from top to bottom or from bottom to up. We dey guess. We don't know people wey dey inside Nigeria. Both the people wey die, both the people wey they born today, both the people wey don first dey inside, both the people wey comot for the country go abroad. They'll count all of them. You understand? That is not way to govern something. If the head of the house, like Papa wey born pikin, he go give the pikin name. You understand? All those one are for one, and before you know now, you not go hear that money again. That money don't go. You understand? So especially our brothers, our sisters, wey dey Nigeria, our country, I beg. I know say things hard and insecurity e get as e be. Make we dey careful, make we exercise patience, so that make this Peter Obi make it come, so that make we rub our mind. Both the people wey go school, both the people wey not go, everybody we go carry everybody along. Like my brother say for here just now say, people for here, even though you be cleaner, you be shoemaker, you be this, you be that, nobody cares. At the end of the day, you live fine. You understand? As me dey so, those politicians wey dey there, wey dey Nigeria, me live past them. Because one, I not go think say first you come cut my neck or come shoot me, or I not go think say I don't carry person money. You understand? Officials, wetin dey kill them na heart attack. Why? Because they don't steal. Their conscience, they fight them. You understand? So wetin me just see for them, my brothers and sisters, Sister Ima, wetin me see for there. If Peter Obi come, make we rub mind and we go continue to talk, because now we wait this street. Now they give them information as they'll say they rule us. You understand? So make they give us database. Now that's what I mean went from Peter Obi database. Then he go give us, say he go put policy. Say if you thief one pen, your penalty na £10, na 10 naira. You understand? One kobo, your penalty. If you thief one kobo, your penalty na £10. Where you go think about that penalty where e dey, not be person go tell you say make you carry your bag, carry your mochila, make you carry all the drinks where you want drink for work, make you put am for back, make you go work. You understand? Because all this one where we just dey do so, we are trying by talking and talking, but Buhari regime, they know the year word, they not even get years. Chocolate sauce, they go year. You understand? So make we just pray for our brother, make he enter. And if they not put if he win, they not put they want put wayo, then we get second plan. People are working on the ground though. So now there, now go fit put the matter at reach. My brothers and sisters. I hail you now.
All right, Mr. Adelaide, thank you. Thank you for joining the panelists today, Mr. Adelaide. Please, let's do this more often, Mr. Adelaide. Come on more often, Mr. Adelaide. Mr. Collins.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Good day, Mr. Good morning, Mr. Collins. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Happy New Month.
Happy New Month, Mr. Collins. Welcome to today's broadcast. Would you need a recap or you've been following?
Yes, seriously.
Okay. Let me just put this quickly up here for you. Now, this government thinks that this is what Nigerians need right now. Just a minute, please. Now, this government thinks that this is what Nigeria needs right now, 1.9 million vulnerable Nigerians. And what even makes them think that it is just 1.9 million Nigerians that are vulnerable right now? Anyways, we'll be getting 38 billion naira grants. That is 20,000 naira per person. And while we have other pressing needs in the country, the medical resident doctors are threatening a nationwide strike. We
Yeah.
have ASU, we have lots of things. And this poverty alleviation program this is not the beginning. This is not the first. It has been going on, and poverty is still on the rise in Nigeria. I mean, if you keep doing
You
something and there
see,
is no progress, not be to discontinue the thing.
yeah, to me, like the minister there, I think they are using the how like I call it like a culture in the north, so they want to influence it to other part of the country. Like there's something an adage Igbo people used to say. They said it's better for you to teach somebody how to fish than to giving that person a fish. You understand? So you now giving people money is not gonna take them anywhere. You give somebody 20,000 before you know that person will spend that 20,000, maybe buy food or anything. Ask that person that 20,000 next day. The 20,000 is finished. Some self will spend it that the same day. So maybe some will spend it a week. So that is not the way to move Nigeria forward. There are so many ways to move Nigeria. If you want to elevate people from poverty, I don't think by sharing money to them is going to be the easy way to elevate people from poverty. There are so many skills of job and you can create, so many opportunities you can create. People can learn so many things. Like now we're talking about apps now. Look at this money you want to give people for poverty alleviation or something like that. Can't you invest that money in apps so that people can go back to school? So because I believe when people go back to school, once they be able to come out, they'll start working. So when they start working, they are going to improve their family, improve their relation, improve whoever around them, create job for people. So by sharing people, this is the way they've been doing. As in, because I remember when I was in North, you will see a councillor or a local government chairman will come, start sharing people to 200, to 200, to 200. So after sharing them that to 200, and you see people jubilating for that to 200, that is their money that they are sharing to them to 200. Then the next weekend, when the man come again, they will circle again. The man will give to 200, to 200, to 200. You see that kind of idea. So, and they want to inject that kind of mentality to other people. So we are not cut off for that kind of a thing. So if you really want to improve the 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 welfare of people, you have to create something, create job. Nigeria be asking for job. That is what they be asking you. Create job, create other things. So not by sharing money in hand. You don't need that kind of a thing. That is not a way to
Mr.
do.
Mr. Collins, this exercise is still happening in the north.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like this 38 billion naira, this is still happening in the north. They are not taking it to other places.
You see, that is the problem because because this is when I noticed that even and when I noticed that during that period I was having not, and I asked myself, why are people and when that thing happened, you will see everybody they will start calling their relation, all of them will circle in that local government chairman house. You will see about 500 people, and they will sharing them 200, some 100,
That, that
100,
that's
100,
that's how they buy their votes. That's how they
yeah,
buy their votes.
100 naira, and because they just make them, the politicians in the north, they know what they are doing. They just make people because they don't want people. Now they'll be the one to tell you that they don't want Western education, but their own children go to school, and they keep telling people there that they don't want a Western education for them. Then, but you send your own children outside Nigeria. So how can you explain that? You understand? So how can you explain that to people? So for me, then design poverty for them because it will allow them to keep doing what they are doing. Because when people are poor, it's easy for you to capture them. So that is how they be doing it. So they plan it very well for them, and it's working for them very well. So and they want to use the same ideas to influence other people in the Nigeria, which it can work. So I don't. That is no way. If you want to move Nigeria forward, I don't think that is one of the way to move Nigeria forward. There are other way you can move the country forward, not by sharing money. Nobody wants that.
All right. Please let me take the last paper for the day, then we'll move on. Our last paper for today is Nigerian Tribune. ASU extends 168-day strike by 4 weeks. Parents, students kick. We don't trust you again, parents tell ASU. Nance wants education minister sacked. And first grain ship leaves Ukraine under Russia deal. Gani Adams alarm. How are we dealing with security threats? Police and Moteco hunters. Apparently, these are the ways that they are dealing with their own. Good for them, they have the likes, they still have their hunters and Moteco who have arms. Or like some people who were obedient enough to submit their arms when the federal government recalled these arms. Special report as FCT urban mass transit system collapses, commuters groan under difficult conditions. Uh, Guys, this government has every day they strive to do everything possible to make people live like beggars. They make life, very hard for people every day. I tell you, they're implementing things day in, day out. Moving on, UBA announces new group managing director, executive board appointments. Buhari orders NASENI to revolutionalize farming in Nigeria. Farming in Nigeria. This Buhari safe, eh? PDP Board of Trustees meets tomorrow over Atiku Wike rift. FJ still subsidizing petrol price, blames marketers for hike. Imagine the federal government even came out to say that they don't even know that it is not the official price that they stated is what we are buying. And that they said, well, they didn't know about it, that must have been done by the marketers. Federal government. You don't know that that we are not buying fuel at 165, that we are buying for 175 to as much as 230, depending on your location. 50 feared abducted in Kaduna, 10 in Taraba. Mr. Kennedy, your government say that they do not know that Nigerians are not buying petrol at the official price that they gave, and that it came as they're always surprised. They're always surprised. Mr. Kennedy, what do you have to say?
Miss Emma, what's the full name, please? Is it
Imabong.
Imabong? Okay. Now I understand, Miss Imabong. Uh, you said they were not aware. Have they ever been aware of anything? They have never been aware of anything. Buhari said he wasn't aware. The transmission. IG did not go to Benue State. He wasn't aware of all these things that are going on. This short man from Kaduna State, the short governor, said Buhari
Fine.
wasn't. Yeah, Erufai. He wasn't aware. He has been threatened by the terrorists to be adopted or kidnapped.
See.
So he has never been aware of anything. And the government officials in the federal government is saying they were not aware of the price at the pump. So what do we expect? What do we expect them to say again that they have not said? So this is the trademark. Is the trademark of the federal government. They are never aware of anything. So if we that are living abroad, about 15,000 kilometers away, we are aware of what is happening, the federal government said they are not aware. Is that not funny? It's very funny. If they are not aware, they should allow people that will be aware to come in and take over the affairs of the country. So it's not a crime not to be aware. If you are not aware, you just step aside. If you don't want to be aware, step aside. Let people that will be aware come and take over the affairs of the country, so that we will not be wallowing in this perpetual poverty that we are wallowing in. It's not only people in Nigeria that are wallowing in poverty. Those of us living abroad too, because the little resources we have here, we have to share it among our families back home. It's not easy. We have to work day and night to be able to meet up with our expenses here and the expenses back home. It's not easy. We are all hurting, both the ones at home and the ones abroad. You have to make sure every month you send money back home because of this their lackadaisical attitude to work. They don't go to work. They just sit down there telling us you are not aware. If you are not aware, people that are supposed to brief you of what is going on, they are not briefing you. Why don't you sack them? So sometimes, like one of our brothers rightly said, he said he has been buying Fensic because of this Nigeria problem. So I don't want. I've just taken painkiller now because of this Nigeria headache, because I'm getting headache because of them. So they are aware. They just trying to escape the tantrums from the public. They are aware of everything. They have PAs. They have people who brief them. They are aware. They are just very trickish. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Edolite. Mr. Edolite. All
My
right.
sister, I beg, give my chance to another person. I just did do something and we get back to you, guys.
All right,
I'm
sir.
sorry about that. Okay.
It's fine. Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But how does this make you feel, knowing that this government, they are both blind and deaf to everything that is happening right now? What is hope? Where's the hope for Nigerians?
By the way, I love your full name, and that's awesome. The name sounds awesome. It's very awesome.
Thank you very
So
much.
yeah, for me, when it comes to Nigeria in general, to be honest, my sister, I feel like we lost hope in so many ways, in so many different ways when it comes to Nigeria. Nigeria you can't even like I was watching on Sunday when England female team are playing Germany. You look at the passion people we are singing their national anthem. You look at the joy because they have reason to be. As in, look at the passion because when you look at what the country have done for you, you have every right to be that passionate. Be singing your national anthem. Most of us in Nigeria, when the national anthem begin to sing, some people will even be angry about everything about what the national anthem represent. People will be very angry about it. That shows you the level that country is to people. If you go to Nigeria, you can't even go to any Nigeria home and see a Nigeria flag in their house. You can't because they are not
I'll
proud of
see.
it.
I'll see the picture of the president.
Yeah, yeah, you understand. So, but here now, there is no home you can go. You cannot find their flag in every home. So that shows how proud people is for their country. But when you look at Nigerians, you begin to get annoyed and when you wake up every morning, not only the inflation, not to look at the secret people dying every day, the
God.
kind of as in there is no good news coming out from that country. Every morning, all you hear is one story or another, one story or another. So when you look at all those things now, today Abs is talking about them extending their strike. I tell you, I keep saying here, my prayer, I want that strike to keep going on. If it's going to take ABSU 2 years to get what they want, let them do it because I don't want it in another two
You're in
years again.
support.
We still going back to this strike again. If we are in another year again, we still come back in this strike again. So if we are going to take as in do strike, let's do it for once so that everything will be as let's finish this strike of 18 because when I was in university in Nigeria, strike have affected me. So one word or all of us here, strike have affected us one word or other. So can we get this thing right? So if it's going to take them for 2 years, better more done for 2 years. But looking at the whole thing, it's not giving joy at all. Nigeria is not giving, there is no hope, and the government is not even helping. The government is not even helping. If you wake up in the morning, all you keep hearing, okay, they are seizing Okada from people. They want to ban Okada. Is Okada your problem? In other places, people used to ride Okada. So is Okada your problem? And the one thing about Nigeria, if they want to ban something, they can't even bring the alternative of something. They can't even provide the alternative. They will just wake up in the morning and say, we ban the Okada. How? Is that how country that runs a country that wants to move forward do things? Before you want to move something, get something in first before you start moving that thing out. But Nigeria, they will just wake up. It's like here now, if they want to build road here, you will see them, they will first of all build a new one for people before they start building that old one. They will build a new one so that people will be using that new one while they are fixing this old one. But in Nigeria, now like they will see that old one, that is where they are going to start building so that they will cause traffic and everything. So when you look at the whole thing, it keep the country is frustrated, to be honest. You know, when I have people there every morning, when people called you, you'll be talking before you know, NEPA don't take light, before you know, people a lot of things. So it's frustration, to be honest. I just want everything to work like if our leaders can go to abroad and relax, what stop you of giving your own people that? That is the difference between Oyibo leaders and Nigeria leaders, because Oyibo leaders, they want to make name for themselves, but Nigeria leaders don't want to make name. They don't want to make name. So they're only want to steal. How much is it take to, like today, like somebody was showing a video in Abia State. Their governor did one flyover bridge. Since like he have been publishing, like showing that flyover bridge, like as if he done something that nobody have ever done before. That is how many from here to here. That is when he keep publishing as if he done something good for the country, for the state. Just small flyover, one flyover in Aba, and he's doing as if he done something big for the country, for the state. My God. God, I just for me is I remember when Rochas built a shopping center for ShopRite for Imo State. Kind of like people we are going there. That thing is like I don't call it if you can't call that thing more here. It's like a supermarket. For me, that is a supermarket here. It's not a mall. If you call that thing mall here, it's like you are downgrading the name mall. Do you know what mall is? If you enter mall here, it's a very big thing. So, but Rochas was doing as if he have done something good for Imo State people. You know, for me, I don't have anything to say about that. It's just that I'm just hoping that ASU, my own, I'm starting with ASU. If it's going to take 2 years, Collins is with you 2 years. So far as we get it right this time around, because I don't want any strike again. I don't need any strike again in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Collins. Thank you for that. Mr. Adolite, are you ready? Okay, I'll come back to you, Mr. Adolite.
Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready, my sister. I'm ready, my sister.
All right,
I'm
sir.
ready.
All right, sir. Take it away then.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was the question, please?
We're talking. Sorry, is that you? Please.
Yeah. What was the question, please? I just
All
get
right.
back now. I
We
was
are
doing
talking
something before.
about federal government. Okay, like federal government are here saying that they do not know that Nigerians in Nigeria are not buying fuel for the official price that they gave, which is 165, and that this price that we are buying now, it's not by them. There's still subsidy. They've not removed subsidy, so the reason why we are paying this, and that's due to the marketers and not them. And it's amazing how federal governments, they are always surprised or they are shocked at, things that are going on here. Don't you one would think that they don't have television in their house, they don't watch the news because all of these things are there in the news. So I'm here like, what is the hope of a Nigerian if this government do not know anything? When the today break happened, they were shocked. When this happens, they are shocked. They are always shocked at the things happening in this country, and they are the government of this same country. I'm really short of words, Mr. Edulite. So please
Uh,
take it away.
uh,
Let's hear
uh,
what you think
uh,
about this.
uh, okay, my sister, my brothers with the panelists and my Nigerians around the world, make we not let this government fool us. You understand? One, make we ask ourselves if Nigeria institution, schools, they work normal, our school wey dey abroad dey work. One, we think say they go carry their children comot. They know wetin dem dey do. If president, head of house come tell you say e no know wetin dey happen for the house, you wan know say that father no get the quality to be a father. You understand? So that is why I label them. They are 419. Why they not go? Why they go no? They not go no now. But if they dey steal money wey dey come from citizens, both home and abroad, they go know. But if things they happen, they not go know. That is not a good record. They have to be ashamed of themselves. You understand? I still refer to what I said before. Just imagine you born pikin and you not give her name. If you want call am make e come take something, how you want to call am? You not get name. E go get as e be. God self, God wey He create this heaven and earth, wey He create us, He get Him own personal name. That means name is very important to us. It's very important thing. You understand? If they tell us say we not know how we believe, that means you are playing to their gallery. Like me, I don't know. I know say they know wetin they do. You understand? All wetin dey happen, they know wetin they do now. How can you say you don't know as a president of Nigeria, of a country? That is it's a shame. You understand? It's a shame. For year, even primary school person for year, primary six for year, or secondary school for year, he go tell you say see wetin dey happen for London. He never go London before. You understand? So all those one are 419 talk, na just to play us, make their regime comot. So when you talk of the hope, me not go get hope for this regime at all. I don't have hope. You understand? The hope I'm hoping for is when Peter Obi come on board. You understand? So we have to work together as one. As I said before, we have to work together. This one not be say sometimes when they talk say make we help Peter Obi, make we support to Peter Obi. Not be Peter Obi with the support to my brothers and sisters where they hear me. We they support ourselves, because if that Nigeria good just now, me where they talk for here. Now me go fair reach that Nigeria. Anywhere we I never touch for Nigeria, I go like to touch am, because one, like day where I'll take waka. I know they waka for darkness. Two, if I dey sick, I go hospital. Three, I not go look back. I not go look front. Say all these people where they kill us, so all these bandits. So I know that one not go there again. You understand? I want me I see country where it be say if you put something for ground, if you come back, you come see am. Now so it be. You understand? When they carry millions, they know. They waiting they happen for the country, they know. That is a stupidity. I'm sorry to use that language. That is what I used to call them, because I don't know how to describe them again. So what I just have to say, I don't have to say much. We have to try and exercise patience and continue to be talking. You understand? Because this talk wey we dey talk, so if to say we not just dey talk, wetin they do us now, just to carry load the money, enter plane, they don say they wan go drop this one, then they come back. As we dey talk, so they still dey draw their leg, they go back small small. You understand? But the hope wey we get now, if Peter Obi come, then we go work together. Not be say we will still leave Peter Obi for there, say okay, he don dey there, he know everything. No, na hand to hand division of labor. Who no fit carry sand go fit carry stone. Who no fit carry stone go fit carry cement. You understand? To build that country. I know that Nigeria is very intelligent. This Europe, this Western world wey dey, so not be saying a joke. Not be saying a joke. Now Nigerians now they carry this Western world they waka. Without Nigeria, they can't do anything. Trust me. And if we fix Nigeria today, you go see all this white, they go they fly, they enter our country. You understand? So that is the reason we have to build our country. Together we can. Together everyone achieve more. That is my submission for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Idolize. Together we can. Indeed, truly, together we can. I have someone here, Destiny. Hello, Destiny. Good day. Welcome to today's broadcast. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you. Good morning. Have a good afternoon here. Sorry.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. Please, where are you dialing from?
Actually, I'm dialing from Germany.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. You want a recap, or you've been following?
I'm not be following that much, just a little bit of it. If you don't mind, please.
No, I don't mind at all. Okay, first of all, welcome to this segment. This is newspaper review on Niger Watch, and it happens Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. So please keep a date with us. Okay, moving on to the topic of today. Federal government is, yes, saying that they do not know, they are not aware that Nigerians are not buying petrol at the official price, the price that they gave, which is 165, and they don't know that we are paying as much as 175 to 230, depending on where you are buying from. Now, it is a norm for this people, for this government to be in denial of things that are happening in the country. And it makes me wonder if we have hope at all, because when they are being interviewed, it feels like they are just hearing about, that apple stance. Yeah, you're interviewing somebody, you're like, oh, do you know where? But like, oh, are we? And they're always shocked. They're always surprised at the things going on. And I'd like to ask, in this Buhari's government, is it that there is not one person who has integrity?
Yeah, thank you, madam. In Nigeria, all of us, what will kill us is hypocrisy. That's what is going to kill us last if we do not take time.
I'm sorry, Mr. Destiny. There's some words that cannot be used on this
Oh,
platform,
sorry.
please. So please, you need to recall back. That will not kill us, please. You need to take that back.
Okay, sorry, I take it back.
Thank you
Because
very
why I
much.
said so, I do follow most all the whole channel in Nigeria. I listen to many of them. I listen to many of them. You see some people when they're in APC, they cannot talk. Immediately they leave APC. That is when that is where they will let you know that that government is bad. If they want to, like here in Germany, I'm living here for the past, let's say, going to 3 months now. They make tickets. If you like, before maybe you buy a ticket of in a month, 100 euro, whatever euro you used to buy it. They now make it for compulsory for everybody, 9 euro. In Nigeria, cannot use that as an example when they want all those governments. They won't use it as an example for the masses in that country. But if there's anything that happened here, maybe German increase some kind of things now. That is only where you hear the Nigeria government use German as an example. But this kind of thing now, they cannot use it as an example that German did something like this for the citizens because things is hard. Because German said because of the corona and the Ukraine fights, that things is a little bit hard for the masses. So that's why they bring the ticket back down a little for the masses. And right now, as I'm talking to you, they're still debating of how to make it possible that you can even use the ticket for the fast train. And most of them are just, okay, let us make it like 57 euros. You can use it and apply the fast train and everything. For the masses to just be okay. Nigeria government and the rulers and the dealers, in short, they cannot see that and said, okay, let's apply it to the citizen. No. If something is wrong, when things is going, like I listened to, I forgot his name. Maybe I'll remember later. To something name. So he was saying, if they want to, sorry? If they want to come up, yeah, to Nigeria, thank you. If they want to come up, they always come up, all the whole world, there is a corruption. But they cannot come out and say, all the whole world, there is corruption. And when they catch you, they don't care who you are going to face the consequences in the rest world. But in Nigeria, where they catch you, you'll be free. I don't really understand sometimes. That's why I use that word, hypocrisy, but you said it's not right. I'm sorry. So sometimes...
No, hypocrisy is not the word we have a problem with. It's, vulgar words, insultive words, like the killing and, generalizing
because it's affecting all of us. That's why, like me, I said it and I will still stand for it in the 2023 finish that I can never support Peter Obi. Because now, That's why tomorrow I respect Wole Soyinka. When is it not Abibi or Abi Babagida? I don't know, something like that. That give Wole Soyinka appointment in his government. When Wole Soyinka see the government is not going the way he wanted it, he resigned. Peter Obi was appointed in a good luck regime. Does he resign when things was getting worse or getting bad? And many people will still come and tell you he has integrity or this. Okay, if now you are a minister of one or two things, and when the thing is not going the way you expected it, you did not voice out and said this thing, this is the advice I gave to the government. They did not apply it, and they are not doing it. For that, that's why I'm resigning. Because it happens everywhere, even here. Here last year, it's not last year, barely this year, the finance minister just killed himself. That he was trying to make the country, the things go work. It did not work the way he expected it. He just run into the train track. That was the letter he dropped before he died. So, person like that will not resign good luck regime. You follow them up till he finish. Now you are coming to tell me he has integrity, he saved money, he did it. Oh, you didn't come at them that you have good luck to save money, you have good luck to do this, but you did not do it. That's why you are resigning. Or what? Okay, then why am I going to support that kind of person? And you have no when things is happening in Nigeria to ordinary citizens. I have never seen you one day condemn it or fight for the citizens. So those are the reasons why me, no matter how I cannot follow the multitude to commit crime. It's not possible. Because I know many of us are just following the multitude to commit crime. Because some people are not even following Peter. Because I've come across some people, even here in my city. They will not even tell you that they are supporting Peter B because they know what he did. Or say, my guy,
Mr. Destiny, I think there's a bit of digression here. Mr. Destiny, I think we should stay in tune with what we're talking about. So the question now is, how possible is it that our government, every time they do not know what is happening, how is it possible? So what is the hope of the common man?
Sorry, sir, can you expect somebody that is brain dead to understand what is going on?
But it's just, who's brain dead here?
The president is brain dead. He does not understand anything.
What about the cabinet? What about the ministers, the Senate, every other person?
Even the Senate is overstand. The Senate is overstand. They don't even know anything. They don't even know their left and right. That is the biggest problem we are having. The Senate is the biggest and the worst problem we have. Because if you I listened to one man from Port Harcourt yesterday on AREWA. When that man was in APC, he was supporting the government. He don't even see something wrong. But yesterday I was surprised listening to that man. That was on Sunday. I was surprised listening to him. He's telling you that insecurity in Nigeria is getting worse. Is this? But I remember I used to listen to that man when he was that APC. He never condemned it. That's why I said that was that. All of them.
That was Magnus Abbey.
Thank you so much, Rose. So all of them that have been in APC or PDP, they always support the party. Even the party is dying, they can never say this thing is wrong. But immediately they left, they will not come to the masses and know that things is wrong.
You know, there's a saying that you cannot trash talk the government if you are one of them. So I don't know if it is constitutional, but you know, it just rings a bell that that's true. Nobody talks against the government, and especially if they are in the government, they only begin to say things after an exodus or after they exit. And that's why I am not even touchlighting the Wiki saga, the Wiki PDP because we are not interested anymore.
Sorry,
if Wiki was still there.
Sorry for Wiki, Wiki just fighting for his own. It's some of us that don't know what we are doing that will be thinking of Wiki is crying for what Wiki, whatever. If Wiki, whatever the cry, the fight they want to fight, let them fight and break their head. That's none of my business. Because it's not concerned the matter.
I tell you, even some Nigerians are not, bothered about it anymore. And this is for you, Mr. Destiny, and this is from Chima Chinedu. Hi, Chima Chinedu. Thank you for joining to this broadcast. It's good to have you here. It says Peter Obi was appointed advisor on the economy after he left his tenure as governor in 2014. The last year of Goodluck's tenure, Nigeria had the third fastest growing economy that year. And yes, true to that, Chima. While watching the news today, someone made a comment and said that it's amazing how everything that we have saved up, everything that Nigeria has, fought for, everything that we have worked for in the last 7 years, everything just went as everything has just gone down the drain. And it's really really pathetic. We need to also understand that the incoming president has a whole lot of work to do, because is most likely coming to meet nothing, coming to meet a lot of debts, coming to meet broken or destroyed infrastructures and all of that. I'll be moving on from you, Mr. Destin. I'll come back to you. Brother Nice, let's talk, please.
All right.
What do
What
you
do you,
have to say? Federal government
uh,
is shocked that we are buying fuel at 175 to 230. How is it possible? Don't they have television? Don't they watch the news? I mean, even a civilian, everybody is watching the news. People are keeping themselves abreast of what is happening. And the government, people who have security 247, people who have, what is the hope? What is the hope of a common Nigerian? If our government are always shocked and they are getting their own information when they are being interviewed, what is the hope? Like the APC chieftain, when they told him that Adeleke won the elections, he said he was just hearing it, and this attitude, I don't know if they are being schooled on how to take on interviews, how to shy away from questions. It's really heartbreaking to know that, or to know that these people don't even know. I don't have to even believe that they don't know.
uh, all right. Thank you so very much again. Wari is always expressing shock in every news that come across him, because that is his best excuse. He don't have any other excuse for his failure. So his excuse is I expressed shock. I did not know about it. I was not aware. That is all. That is only the excuse he has for his failure. You know, people surrounding him is the same thing. You understand? Even though you still kill a person close to him now, that what is his name? If bandits still carry one of his people around him now, people
Garubashiru.
like Muhammad and all that, if Buhari will still tell you that he expressed shock. So he's always expressing shock all over things, all the things around Nigeria. So it's his way of. Some people will defend him that is his style. He's a president who don't talk. He's a president who don't like to appear in a public space. He's a president that, because the man have nothing to offer. That is why you see him is very silent. President
Brother
don't have
Nice,
anything to offer.
is there
Yeah.
is there hope at all in this entire government? Is there hope in any sector? Do we have anybody, any integrity left in even one man in this government? Is there hope?
The only person that I've seen in the is still in opposition before he left opposition is Aberibe. That man, that is the only man that have dignity in this when he was a minority leader in the house. That is the only man that have dignity there. The rest of them is zero. The opposition and the current administration, all of
All right,
them, they are
Brother
zero.
Nice.
So if before Obasanjo now told you that Buhari is like a dead goat, that when you are kicking him, he will not move. So is that one tell you everything? There's no hope in this government. We just exercise patience till next year when all of them will get out of that place. That's all.
All right, Brother Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Prince Collins. Hello, Prince Collins. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing, Prince Collins?
I'm okay. How are you? Are you right?
Yes, I'm well, thank you. For us to
Thank
have
you.
a seamless conversation, you'd have to turn down the volume of your device.
Okay, the voice is returning.
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, is it okay now?
Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, it's better. Thank you, Prince Collins. Where are you joining in from, please?
Okay, I'm joining from Spain right now.
All right, thank you. You're welcome to this broadcast. Please give your submission.
Thank you very much. Am I giving the audience to speak now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to greet everybody, the panelists. Brother Nice, I greet you. Some
You're
other
welcome. You're welcome,
guys
brother.
there, I greet you. Arewa, I greet you. Another Collins there, I see you. Destiny, I see you are all doing well. Thank you very much for your efforts. Nadia Wash, if he's right on the corner, I want to say hello to him. For quite some time now, I've not been actively participating. I'm a pioneer of this movement, and I've not been actively participating because of series of assignments that I've been committed to. But I still watch at any time I'm free. I always try to make sure I follow up. I want to congratulate everybody for a well done work and a selfless contribution to make sure that Nigeria is returned back to a true democratic society. So I want to celebrate with everybody and say thank you very much. So having said that, based on what we have been discussing, because I'll be following up, I think there is no other excuse for them to say rather that they are not aware of what is happening. Well, I don't know if they are aware of the fact that 35 people die on daily basis due to terrorism uh, and irregularities of insecurity in the nation. 35 persons die every day, according to statistics, reliable statistics now, as against 17 persons daily last year. That is to say, it has doubled. So, if the statistics continue like that, it means that in the next 1 year, we'll be having 70, and in the next other year, we'll be having 140 on daily basis. And I don't know if they are aware, because they are not always aware. I don't know if they are aware that almost 7,000 people have died in Nigeria for the past 6 months. Schools has been closed down in Abuja recently, and I'm not sure they are aware of that. The presidential guide was attacked recently. I'm not sure the president himself is aware that his own guide has been attacked, and that terrorists have come out openly to tell the nation that they will soon adopt Kaduna State Governor and ERUFI. I'm not sure they are aware of that, but they're not always aware. Maybe we need to tell them. And based
Sorry,
on all this,
El-Rufai said he's the one that even informed the president.
and I think he's the one that is informing the president. Thank God he's aware of that, because they are not always aware of anything that's happening to them. But now that he's tying them, I think that they should be aware of the one that is tying their waist. When it is happening to poor man, they are not aware of it. And with all these things, I think it is enough for them to know that Nigeria is on a full-scale war. I don't know how they want to explain, or how they want people to explain to them that we are on a full-scale war, that the nation is at war. They are still seeing it as bandit and as terrorism or whatever name they are calling it, but the nation is on full-scale war. So I'm disappointed in people like Femi Adesina, Lai Mohammed, who has refused to tell the present generation the truth because of stomach infrastructure. They've refused to tell the people the truth, and posterity will never forgive these kind of people because they think they are going to stay in power forever, and that is not forever, because what they are doing right now is going to end up knocking at their doorstep. You see, now what is Yesu Wike politically? I'm disappointed in him because he's somebody I'll be carrying along. I so love him because of his doggedity. But recently, I don't know what is his political ambition, because when you contest election and lose, if you have the nation at interest, just like Peter Obi is doing, if you have the nation as the center focus of your interest, you should be able to put aside your intention, your personal intention, and see how you are going to rescue the nation or salvage the nation from these evildoers that are taking us to whether they are Islamizing or what they are trying to do, we don't know. So this is the time for us to reason together. This is time for us not to think about PDP, APC, Labour, whatever. It is the time for Nigerians to say, we are Nigerian, we need to rescue this nation. And for me, that is what I think is supposed to be the main thing right now. So we are tired of this, shenanigans, according to my brother Machiavelli. He said personal interest, singing hallelujah of themselves. When I watched recently, if I watch a speech of my dear brother Yesu Wike, he's always laying emphasis on people that trying to reply those that have spoken to him, that are politically referred to him. You want to criticize them back, and just as my own brother that we supported last year, Showore, is also doing. Those are not the kind of politicians we want now. If we look at what is happening in UK right now, Boris Johnson is being sent out and people are coming in to replace him. If we see the way the politics is being played, we actually know that the borrowed democracy that we borrow, we don't even know the way it is played. We are always talking about personal interest. The only person that has spoken to the way I will appreciate is right from time since this political transition is Peter Obi. He has never referred to anybody that has referred to him. When you ask him that this person referred to you like this, he will answer that person. He will answer the question to the press diligently and intelligently. These are the kind of leaders that we want. We don't want people that will be replying, "Oh, he lied. He said the truth. He did this. He did that. He did that." When the nation is burning, nobody talks about that. When there is fire in the mountain and people keep running as if nothing is happening, then people keep exalting themselves and thinking of how they are going to celebrate themselves in the near future. In the first place, the money they spent in PDP to have their aspirants during delegate election, the money they spent is enough to rescue this nation. Or are they not aware that we are now borrowing to service our interest of the money that we have borrowed in the World Bank? I don't know. Are they not aware of this? That we now borrow money to service loans? Are they not aware of it? Or are they not aware that we also have economic war right now? That Nigerian naira against dollar is about 700 naira. Me, I don't know what these people want to know. They still keep talking about political interest, how this one will go to North, the other will come to South. I'm disappointed in some of them, Kwankwaso and all these people that are running up and down, that don't want to put their heads together. People like this man that is from Wakam, Mogalu, that from World Bank. So many of them, they are supposed to come together and push these evil people away. But because of that same personal interest, we are seeking to remain where we are. I just pray that in no distance, we should be able to rescue ourselves out of this thing, because these people, they are not ready. They are not ready at all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to stop there so that it will look as if I'm taking all the time. I'm still here.
All right.
I'm listening to us.
Thank you. Please, to those watching right now, those in the comment section, you guys, please, let's do the needful by liking this broadcast. The number of likes on this broadcast and the numbers of viewership do not tally at all. Guys, please do the needful. Now is the right time to sensitize people. We need to see, we can protest by sharing videos. Yes, people watch these things, people learn. Some people truly do not know what is going on. So we need to, there is a need for you to share. There is a need for you to like. So YouTube will make this broadcast accessible, make it an option to people who are interested in what's going on in the country. So guys, please do the needful. And also, please support us. Support Niger Watch. There's a $ to the right in the comment section. You do that, it's very, very instructive. It just directs you on the next step, on the next step, on the next step. It's very easy to use also. And we have our GoFundMe page, guys. Please support us. Thank you to everyone who has been part of today's broadcast. Thank you, Madam Stella Oresoya. Thank you. It's good to have you here. Jolly Away, thank you. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Chima Chinedu, thank you for joining in. Felix Ukaga, thank you. Faith Part, Anthony, Chuku Obedience. What's up, bro? How you doing? It's good to have you here. Anthony, hey, my guy, what's going on? How you doing? It's good to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Father Evangelist, man of God. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for the compliment. So I am definitely taking that away with me. Thank you to Umar Sunday. Thank you very much, brother. Onwuka Ebuka Collins Ebuka, how you doing? It's good to have you on today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. Victor Smart, thank you for tuning in. Chukulote, how you doing? You have a beautiful name, I tell you. Edward Osenwater, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. It's good to have you onto this broadcast. I hope to see more, and more of you. I'm not sure how much I can continue scrolling up, but thank you to everybody, the Mastery Media. Thank you to everyone in the comment section. You guys are always super amazing. Where is Naomi Bella? Where are you? Irene Finance, I'm not sure I saw you yesterday and I'm not seeing you today. I hope you are well. I really hope you are well. Jeff El Casico, hi, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Huwabo Felix, it's good to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Mr. Kennedy, back to you, sir. We've come to the close up to this broadcast. What do you have to say to Nigerians?
Thank you very much. Sorry for the delay. I'm riding a bicycle to work, so I have to park. It's still the same thing we've been saying. We just have to persevere. There's nothing we're going to do for now. If the federal government is telling us they are not aware of what is going on, then, like I always say, when the water source is polluted, there will not be water to drink at the other end of it. So it's a problem. Let us brace up. Let us brace up for the worst. The worst is going to come probably before the election. So let us come together and vote them out. Vote your choice. Vote Peter Obi for good governance. That's what I just have to do. That's what I just have to say. And those of us in diaspora, we should be able to sensitize our family members and our friends. We can use money to entice them because there's hunger in the land. Give them money, buy food in the house. Let them go and vote for Peter Obi so that we have a good governance from May 29th next year, 2023. Thank you very much and goodbye.
All right, Mr. Kennedy, just to join up what Mr. Kennedy said. If you don't, another person would. So, I mean, it's better. You being the good guys, you have them on your side. Mr. Collins, please take it away.
There's not much thing to say. We already said it all, and I believe that people are listening the message and people are hearing what is happening. So people are seeing what is happening. So for me, there's not much thing to say, and I think after this election, the next election, maybe 2007, 2027, should be. I think Nigerian diaspora should be voting for election. I think that will go a long way. That will be the next thing after, if we be able to survive in this election 2023. The next movement should be people outside Nigeria should be voting, because we can't be bringing, as in contributing for the economy of Nigeria, and we are not even have any say about it, which is bad. So I think after this election, the next movement should be, once you're outside Nigeria, you're entitled to vote. I think that should be the next thing. And my sister, you people should also be careful back home in Nigeria. It's not easy, and be safe out there. So that's my only two contribution. Take care.
All right, Mr. Collins, thank you. Mr. Destiny? Mr. Destiny? Okay, but nice.
Thank you. My last submission is to encourage Nigerians. We are almost there, so we should keep on pushing.
Thank you, madam.
Let's.
Well, I don't have much to say. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can't you hear me?
Hello?
Brother Nice, please continue.
Yeah. So I just encourage them. We should keep on pushing, and we are almost there. It's just 6 months or 7 months, So they should not be deceived. They should not listen to what is the politicians. All all this distraction these politicians are trying to cause. You see, I was always speaking about this BB Niger. That is a distraction. Mr. Elvis just said it yesterday that this BB Niger have come back again as a distraction to Nigerians. I always said it here before. I hope that spirit of BB Niger will get out of their body. Let them know that this is not time for all those rubbish. They should be focused right now, because those are the things, those are the weapons Nigerian politicians use to deceive Nigerians. You know, all those useless events. So all those things supposed to be banned in Nigeria. Well, I hope these people that will focus. Thank you.
Brother Nice, I very much agree with you. If I had such an influence on Nigerians, I would have called for the boycotting of Big Brother Nigeria. There is really nothing to party about right now in Nigeria's economy. There is really nothing entertaining. There is no form of entertainment that should be going on right now. Any form of diversion or distraction with the youth. I said what I said. If I had such an influence, I would have called for the boycotting of this show. Mr. Destiny, are you with us now? Mr. Destiny? All right. Prince Collins.
Hello. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't have much to say. Let me just conclude by saying that Nigerians should know by now that these political jagabans, according to the Lagos hierarchy, they don't love us. These politicians, they don't have Nigeria at hand. They are not interested in what Nigeria becomes tomorrow. They are not interested at all. So this is the time for us to know that when somebody is, in fact, the law of viability in life says that at 65, somebody should retire. That is to say that at that age, you are no more viable enough to become an active participant in life activities. You should retire and relax and enjoy your retirement. So Nigerians should not cast their vote for anybody that is above 65 to go to 70. That is a controversial nation like Nigeria should not be given to somebody that is not strong enough to handle it. A nation like Nigeria should not be given to this. I mean, this is the most popular black nation in the world. It is the most popular nation in Africa. It is the most civilized black nation in the world. It should not be given to riffraff to use it as a tool or an instrument to enrich themselves. It should be given to those that can be able to take us forward, most especially the stage at which we are now. We are in a state of getting it a total failure. That is where we are now. We are in a state of failing totally. Nigeria is a failed nation already. So we should realize that we should cast our vote for somebody that have something upstairs to do. And we all know who we are talking about. We are not campaigning yet, but we should realize that our vote should not be should not be given to somebody that does not know where we are going. We should realize with what is going on right now. Look at this present government. It's not doing well. We all see the way people are dying. It's not interested. The money is not, the economy is not going forward. The security is not going forward. Nothing is going forward. Everything is backward. So we should cast our vote for those that will be able to change it. And until we do that, we are not going nowhere. So we should also realize the fact that Nigeria is a great nation, a potential great nation, that it is only Nigerians that can change it. The Christians, the Muslims, the every fanatics, other religious leaders should have that focus right now, that this is the time to make that change, because everybody's a victim now. The other day, a traditional ruler was killed while he was coming from a security meeting in Taraba. So all those things are evidence to show that nobody's free. So it is time for us to hold the broom at the edge and sweep the debts away so that we can sleep in a clean environment. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for that, Prince Collins. I very much agree with that. Say, guys, presidency is a serious business. It's a very, very serious business. It is not where you go to when you retire. It is not a retirement plan or place. It is not old people's home. Our we should move these people. They've turned Aso Rock to retirement home. Really, how is it that we are in this age and time we are employing people who cannot even hold spoon to feed themselves? So how then do you tend to the situations on ground? Guys, we need to do better. The same way we will not saddle or impose some duties on our grandparents. I mean, that's the same eyes we should look at whoever is coming in as a president. Why should we have our grandfathers seated there? Well, guys,
yeah, you are right. Even when we have in the civilized world where the old people are being kept in old people's home, but they use Aso Rock as a home for retirement. It's a very serious thing that you have just said.
Presidency is a serious business, especially now in Nigeria. It's a very, very serious business. And we need to start taking it as such. All this, I don't know, shock. Everybody, they are getting shocked. We cannot afford another insensitive government.
We cannot to be wasted.
We can't. We don't even have the 7 months for him to go. The 7 months for them to wrap up and go is even too much. It's too much.
They should be going right away.
How much more? Another 8 years. So please, guys, get your PVC and make sure you vote for someone who can stand and drive us to a good place.
Aso Rock is not their care home. What we call care home.
Yeah, that's it. You have said it nice. It's their care home now.
Yeah.
It's a disappointment.
We have to do better. We have to do better. Old people should go and rest. The old people, this is the result of having old people rule us. No, really, look at it. This is it. This is the result of having old people rule us. So we need to do better. Let's try someone younger. Let's do better this time around. Let's have someone whose hands are not shaking to hold the Nigerian. You can't even hold the national flag. And let's also have someone who would come out and call out, if this is black, you say it's black. Not someone who would come out right now and say the killing of okay, like using Deborah as an excuse, as a yardstick. I remember the PDP presidential flag bearer Atiku Abubakar. He came out and damned the killers of Deborah, who was killed for blasphemy. Right? Yes, blasphemy. He came out and he did a noble thing by damning the people that did that, and in a matter of minutes, he had to take down that post because people came for him. Really? Is that the person we want to rule us? Is that really who you want to rule us? No, we can't continue that way. No, we can't, guys. We truly can't. We truly can't.
Let me give you an instance now. With the age of Buhari now, and the age of Emmanuel Macron, the president of France. Do you think that the way Emmanuel Macron is smart and running around, making things happen for his country, you think Buhari can do that for Nigeria? It's impossible.
But Anais, you're even saying the age of Buhari. Do we truly know his age? Even the Tinubu, do we truly know his age? Do we truly know this age?
First of all, we don't know their age. And secondly, we know that they are even older than the nation. They are older than the country.
What's his name? Jagabon's age has been confirmed by his in-law. He says 85, I'll be 86. By I think what's the name of this popular musician? He confirmed it. He said it's 85. Imagine that kind of person going to Aso Rock. 85 years going to Aso Rock. He's going to lie down there. He's going to be on the sick bed.
So they will be using Nigerian money. They will be using Nigerian money to refresh themselves. They don't want to get
to treat themselves, not to refresh. To treat for treatment.
Yes, that's what I mean.
for
to care
caring.
for
All right,
themselves.
guys. All right, guys. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for today. Let's continue this conversation today. Later on today, 5 p.m. Nigerian time with Kachi. You guys, we have the newspaper review Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. Now, newspaper review is for an hour, guys. It's for an hour. So please come out early so we can talk about this and also have a good time on the platform. And we have discussions that takes place every Friday by 6 p.m. Even better, with everything happening in our country, you want to stay glued to this platform. So turn on the notifications so every time Niger Watch goes live, you would be notified and you receive first-hand information as they hot. Thank you guys so very much, my amazing panelists. Prince Collins, I'm meeting you for the first time today. It's nice to meet you. My name is
Oh,
Ima,
thank you
and
so much. Thank you. Nice
yeah, and
meeting
I
you too.
take the yeah, I take the newspaper review in the mornings, and hopefully other shows to come on the platform. Yes, guys, Niger Watch is cooking up other segments for you guys. We won't always come here to talk about sad tales. We'll also have broadcasts where we come to unwind, talk about life and things happening. I hope I will see each and every one of you there when we commence. Now that being said, let me just take this few from people. Chima Obi Uzoho, thank you for joining. Says pray for Nigeria. Stella Oresaya says in US you have grandparents, or just that infrastructures are working. Okay, now the grandparents, our own grandparents, Madam Stella, well, not as their president, not as their president. All right. Pete Part is saying someone referring APC as ASU. You guys know that 2 months after ASU started their strike, the president was, in an interview asked her what is the next step, what is being done about the ASU strike. And this man said on national TV that he doesn't even know that ASU is on strike. And you see, 5 or 6 months later, they are still on strike. Of course, they'll still be on strike. Of course, they'll still be on strike. The president does not know that ASU, the youths, are not in school. Come on. What do you expect? Chimaobi Uzoho, I'm so sorry I cannot share the link because we've come to the close. Please join me tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Nigerian time, and you have the link there. You'll be able to participate. Guys, I can't take more comment, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much for joining in today. I will see you tomorrow. Until I come your way again, please stay safe. If you are in Lagos, Nasarawa, Kaduna, Zamfara, Abuja, this state that has been put on red alert, please do not move about anyhow. Be careful of where you are going to. Be very vigilant. Keep your ears to the ground also. Remember to keep praying for Nigeria and doing the needful. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Until I see you tomorrow. Bye for now.